Welcome to the Horn. It is Saturday. What is the date? February 5th at approximately 7:15. I am alongside Gabe Bartlett. I'm Zach Chapman. Zach Halverson won't be with us. He is having the time of his life down in Party City in Las Vegas, watching the All-Star game, watching Kirill the Thrill. Gabe and I both here a little jealous, honestly. Are we going to stand off against him? Are we going to hold off? You know, we should vote for tickets down there or something. He should give us wild tickets. I don't know. We deserve glory.
He should reimburse us for him not being here, but nonetheless, we're at the greatest hockey arena
the greatest hockey arena, the greatest ice, the greatest bleachers. I love this place. The paint job.
Yes.
Only thing could use a little more work is we need a state tournament champion White Bear Lake banner at some point, but
we're all hoping for that, Zach. One day. It'll happen one day.
One day. Well, let's actually get to the point. Mounds View taking on White Bear Lake. Mounds View, they've had 2 straight losses. White Bear Lake coming off the win against Roseville. White Bear Lake throughout the whole month of February, rolling in the home games. No road games left. Their last one was Grand Forks. Wasn't so pretty. They look to put that behind them, continue to roll, Gabe. What do you look for here in the Mustangs versus Bears SC Suburban East Conference showdown?
Well, White Bear Lake, they had a tough time against Roseville on Tuesday on that weird 4:45 game, but they're going to look to bounce back tonight. Zach, we sat in with the coaches a little bit, got their insight a little bit there. They believe that the guys are going to be ready to go tonight. They're looking for a bounce back game from that tough game against Roseville, which they did not play their best. They played lazy, missed a lot of scoring chances, but now tonight it's a Saturday night. Guys are rested, and now they're looking to take on a Mounds View team, Zach. They're, like you said, they've really struggled this year. Mounds View 6-12-1. Not the year that Mounds View is hoping to have, and so White Bear Lake looking to get back on track and maybe get on a little bit of a roll here before playoffs start in a few weeks.
Yeah, you mentioned how Roseville, it wasn't the Bears' best game. We were talking with Coach Sager and CA and whatnot. They talked about how they practice fundamentals and all that stuff. Do you expect tonight the Bears will get back to fundamentals, more crisp passing, more shots actually hitting the net? Big complaint from some people and the fans, including Sager's mom.
Yes.
And do you think the Bears tonight will be able to showcase more crisp play throughout however long 17 times 3 is?
I think they will. Like we said, we talked to Tim Sager, and he said the whole week that's what they've worked on. They've worked on just the fundamentals, keep the passing simple, drive hard to the net, hit the net with your shots. We saw that far too many times against Roseville. They could have easily put that game away, but instead they missed the net, and now we get to see the mites on the ice. They do their ceremonial lap before every game, a different mite team, as we're going to zoom in on this here.
These ones are the all-stars, though. You can just tell.
Yeah.
These ones.
Nobody's fallen yet.
This is the feet. Oh, man. That goalie. Let's go. He'll catch up. He's got it in him. He'll catch up.
Here we go. Now you don't ever pass the goalie way in the back here. I'm going to go over to him. Yeah, look at the goalie here. He's having the time of his life, though. Look at him.
He wants to be the showcase, I guess. Yeah. He's on camera solely. Wow. Ooh, that's a nice helmet, too.
Yeah, these are some cool mite uniforms, Zach, though, that we see here. Look at these, the black with the orange and some white stripes. I'm a big fan of these.
He's wearing my favorite number 2, 20. That's what I wore when I played JV sports. That's how good I was at high school athletics. JV everything.
But Zach, as we're getting ready here for this game, a name to watch tonight, as we've talked about a lot this year for White Bear. You said it before, and I couldn't believe it. I assumed that Tyler Bishop was the points leader for White Bear. Turns out Nolan Rode, the sophomore, younger brother of future Bemidji State Beaver Leighton Rode, is actually the points leader. He leads the team in goals and assists. He is the guy to watch for White Bear as a sophomore. He is already lighting up the stat sheet. And I would imagine that, at this point in the year, if you're White Bear, you know, Bishop is clearly, he's still the guy. He's still the guy you want to have the puck, but Nolan Road is going to be, they play on different lines. Both of them are centers, but he's going to be a great complement on that second line moving forward for Tyler Bishop. And it's going to be really interesting to see if he can keep up his production, because he has had quite the year in his first varsity season with White Bear. Nolan Road, number 9.
Yeah, Nolan Road, he's been spectacular. 16 goals, 14 assists, a total of 30 points. He's leading all categories for White Bear Lake. He's been impressive, as you said. You'd think it'd be Tyler Bishop. Tyler Bishop is in second, close second too. But they've got 2 really star centers on the ice that helps both the first and the second line. It's really great to see, and it's fun to see. It'll be fun to see Nolan Road moving forward, as he'll be bumped up to the first line once Tyler Bishop heads off to college. But
yeah, it looks like next year they've already kind of got this set up. Aiden Welch, Brady Borgstad, the other top line members, along with Tyler Bishop, both juniors. So maybe next year we're going to see a Welch Road Borgstad line. But for now, you know, the thing with having 2 great centers like they do is the face-offs. Face-offs are such an underrated piece of the game. If you win the face-off, you control the puck. But unfortunately, we don't have a percentage, but based off just the eye test, Tyler Bishop and Nolan Road, each one a hefty share of their draws. So that really helps your team, not just, you know, they don't just help in the scoring department, but they help actually getting the puck and holding it.
well, we are getting ready now for player introductions. It'll be Nicholas Petman once again back in net for White Bear Lake tonight. Jackson Conan again will be on the bench. And Gabe, has Jackson Conan really had much playing time ever since his injury? Is Nicholas Petman kind of taken over as that starting netminder in between the pipes?
Well, I think Petman is definitely taken over, but he's definitely earned it. He has played very well with the injury to Conan. I wonder if maybe Conan's first game back, they put him in net to see if he could play, but clearly the coaches see something in Petman, and, you know, it's 2 senior goaltenders, Petman and Conan, both seniors. Maybe that at the start of the year they really thought Conan would be the guy, but Petman, since the first, I believe, 4 games of the year, I think he has started every game. I'm looking. Jackson Conan has only started 4 games this season. I know he was injured, but, you know, clearly the coaches, you know, Tim Sager, I know him very well, and he'll play the best team that he thinks to win the state championship. He does that every single year. That's how he rolls, and he sees Nicholas Petman as the goalie that gives them a little bit of a better chance than Conan, although both are very solid goaltenders as we've seen this year.
Why not play the hotter hand, as we will now introduce the White Bear Lake Bears, or the PA announcer will. I'm excited. We are moments away from the national anthem, and then puck drop here at TCO Sports Garden, home to both sides here. Obviously, Mounds View shares this arena with White Bear Lake, and then also Gentry, who moved in last year to this arena. So it's interesting, too, with the 3-team arena and how that all plays out, and it's really gotten to affected the scheduling, as with the Roseville game last week. It was a 4:45 game, or this past week. And now the Irondale game, too. You don't know if that's going to get rescheduled just from the lack of ice time.
I think we're going to take our headsets off for a second as we get ready for the national anthem.
Well, let's get the show on the road, and one person that is suited up, Gabe, that I did not expect to be suited up. I see number 27, Josh Hoover, out there. We were talking with CA, and then we saw the alum Tyler Shower as well, and we thought there was an injury designation for him coming in, and instead he's suited up, he's ready to go.
I wonder, Zach, if they'll play him on kind of a limited amount of shifts tonight. They'll play him a few times to see if he's, good and right, and then, take him off for a few shifts. So, they might try to do something like that, make sure he stays in the mix. But, yeah, like we said, or like you said, Zach, Coach Anderson, CA, as we refer to him as, he said that Hoover had an injury designation. And speaking of Coach Anderson, I'd love to give a shout-out to CA's wife and kids back at home. He asked us to give them a little shout-out as they normally come to every game, but due to bedtimes, they could not make it. But a shout-out to the Anderson family watching at home right now.
A little early bedtime on a Saturday night, but I can't argue. I'm not the parent. But it should be a good one. That is underway. White Bear Lake versus Mounds View. TCO Sports Garden here in Vadnais Heights, Minnesota, just off of 61. As Akins plays it along to O'Brien, who is looking up for Welch, not able to find him. O'Brien now carries out from his own zone, back up to Akins, who enters into the offensive zone. Bishop down low looking to forecheck. Mounds View pushing out of their zone. Puck being controlled by Wyatt Whittam. Bears now play along the boards as Tyler Bishop quickly using speed, getting around, but then as he tried to dump the puck in, it's turned away. Now it's Gallatin racing along the end boards, looks for a centering pass to Welch, not able to find it. Then Belial had a chance, looking for a shot, not able to get it. Entering in on his own, Evan Streeter down low, nothing. Two defenders for White Bear Lake clearing up the traffic. Gallatin up the boards now. Looked for Olsen, then taken away and controlled by Evan Hatton. Now a 2-on-1 developing here for Mounds View. Shot, Petman save off the blocker. Road now through neutral ice, finds Charlie Olsen along the far boards. Looking for a centering pass, Kotzmacher, not able to get his stick on it. Early trip, potentially. Ref won't blow the whistle. Play continues. Down low. Now back up. It's Kotzmacher playing down low to Gibson behind the net of Petrich. And puck escapes the zone all the way back to Kotzmacher, who plays it over to Akins. And we have our first whistle since play began. A few minutes into this one.
Too many men on the ice.
14:50, and yeah, too many men on the ice, as Gabe said, for White Bear Lake. And heading to the box will be number 22, Michael Delaney, who will serve the 2-minute minor.
Zach, that's one of those situations where White Bear was trying to change, and the player that is getting on the ice is not allowed to touch the puck until the player who he's trading out for gets off. And right there, Delaney was the one getting on the ice, didn't wait until the new player until the player got off and touched the puck, and that's a penalty.
Bishop tried to clear the zone. It was initially kept in, then finally cleared for White Bear Lake. Petrich gathers, waiting for his troops to gather. And Sam Schulte starts up for Mounds View, plays it across. Now entering the zone, Grant Dean. Dean behind the net. Saucers it along the boards. Mitch Olsen over to Dean. Dean taken off the puck, though, by Welch. And now entering the zone, Tyler Bishop racing in, getting a shot off. Pad save by Petrich, and then an opportunity for Welch. Misses the net. Half of the penalty killed for White Bear Lake as Moundsview looking to enter back into White Bear Lake zone. Belial now controls for the Bears and smartly dumps the puck as Ivor Westerman gathers, sets up, waiting patiently, plays up to Dean. Quickly plays it to Mazzocco. Mazzocco racing along the far boards. Belial on him, now behind the net. Back up to the point. Westerman can't keep it in the zone. He'll have to exit. And Moundsview controls in the neutral zone. Only 12 seconds left to go on the man advantage for Moundsview. Westerman enters the zone. No help so far initially. Moundsview able to retain possession. And Mazzocco dumps it down, but not before White Bear Lake is back to full strength as Delaney exits the zone. Now a 2-on-1 developing. It's Rode with Olsen. Rode takes the shot. Blocker save for Petrich. And it will go up and into the netting and out of play.
Yeah, right there, right off the penalty kill, Nolan Rode, the leading goal scorer for White Bear, immediately goes hightailing. I thought he was about to snipe one home right there, but a great save by Petrich, the goalie for Moundsview, shutting down a good goal scorer.
Bishop down low looking for a centering pass, way too hard. I don't know if he was looking for Welch or back up to the point for Gallatin. Either way, the puck way too hard and exits the zone all the way back down to White Bear Lake's end. Now Borgstead enters. Plenty of green jerseys surround him. Puck back to O'Brien. Nicky O'Brien enters the zone. Down low, over to Borgstead. Borgstead plays it slowly up to the boards. Gallatin looking for a one-time shot. It's blocked by Whitham. And Moundsview can't clear the zone. It's going to be Welch racing in looking for center. And then poke checking it away was Brandon Counts. Brady Borgstead down low looking for Welch. Got a stick on it. Trying for a wraparound attempt. Petrich gets to the other side cleanly and keeps Welch from getting onto the score sheet here early. White Bear Lake so far all over Moundsview as Gallatin takes a shot. Blockered away by Petrich. He's been solid so far to start a net for Moundsview as Moundsview just sends it the distance of the ice for a whistle and a Mustang icing.
Well, Zach, like you said, White Bear Lake has been all over Moundsview to start. It looked like at the start of the game, maybe after that penalty, that Moundsview is going to generate some momentum. White Bear Lake immediately battles back. They're winning in shots 4-1 right now with a little bit over 11 minutes remaining in the period.
Moundsview entering the zone is Brad Collier battling with Akins along the end boards before Belial takes it away, skates up, now gets past a green jersey, able initially to look like he was going to create a 3-on-2. Instead, they battle along boards. Delaney back up to, I think we have a swingman out there, number 7. I don't have him on the roster sheet. Pass goes to Gibson. Wonder if he is the man coming in to help relieve Hoover of duties at some points in the game.
Zach, I'm not really sure who that is, but hopefully pretty soon here we can get that figured out. But nonetheless, a solid shift for mystery man number 7.
That is Devin Willett, a junior forward who is usually involved in JV affairs on that swing line, and he is getting some action here early in the first period. Under 10 minutes to go. Moundsview racing out of the zone, led by Aiden Bale, takes a shot, blockered away, looking for a chance. Was Durant not able to get any rebound. And now Olsen looking for a shot of his own. Great block from Streeter, and we have a whistle left with 9:37 to go.
Another strong shift for White Bear. What they're doing really well is they're keeping the puck in the zone. They are not allowing Mounds View to break out cleanly, and they're really forcing Mounds View to kind of play desperate right now.
Bishop centering pass, not able to find a stick. Gallatin regathers for White Bear Lake. They play it down low. Bishop from end to end. Now down to Welch. Bears looking for something in the middle of the ice. Nothing yet as a shot from Gallatin. Found a stick, no harm. And Mounds View, at least for the moment, had gathered up, then taken off the puck. Mazaka was taken off by Bishop, who quickly took a shot, wasn't able to get it on net. Bears continue to swarm as Mounds View enters the zone. Shot taken well high. Whitham not able to find the net. Welch enters, but he's not cleanly as Borkstead a stride too far, and he enters offsides.
Well, it's just come to my attention, a little bit of a apology to the folks at home, a little bit of Wi-Fi issues again. The picture a little fuzzy at home. Hopefully you can hear us clearly, but yeah, sorry about this, folks. The Wi-Fi here at the TCO Sports Garden, not the greatest, unfortunately.
It was working just fine throughout most of the season. And then senior night against Parks, something decided to change, and it hasn't been fixed. So, yes, all apologies to all of whatever funk is going on.
Right there, though, Zach. Nicky O'Brien was ready to light up Mounds View player in the neutral zone, but would have ended up being interference as the puck went behind him.
Gibson dumps it down low. Petrich gathers, leaves it for Westerman. Plays it up to Koch, who takes a bump along the wall. O'Brien trying to keep the puck in the zone, not able to do so, but Olsen quickly returns the puck back into Mounds View zone, and it's on net. And Petrich will cover up for a face-off for the Mustangs. Second line continues to stay on for White Bear Lake. Road for the face-off, able to win it, but quickly taken off the stick, and Counts plays it out. It's Akins dumping it back in. Road quickly to gather. Almost a costly mistake. Petrich wasn't completely set. White Bear can't make anything impactful just yet. Matthias Durant working one-on-one down low. Somehow got that centered onto Petman. And White Bear Lake clears it back into their offensive zone, but not for long. There's a lot of dumping of the puck as of late from both sides.
Yeah, a little bit different though, Zach. We're seeing White Bear, they're dumping and chasing, they're dumping it, flipping into the zone, and then they're winning the battles for the puck right now. Mounds View, they're just kind of launching it into the zone to get a change. They're playing a little bit more desperate right now. Mounds View, they need to try to get a clean breakout one of these times. It's really just been kind of sporadic stuff.
Kotzmacher down low. Outworked by Olsen. Mounds View once again cleared. For the past couple of minutes, nobody really any clear offensive possession, but that might change. Welsh looking to center now. Bishop with a shot out in front. Save from Petrich. White Bear Lake continuing to put pressure on Borkstead in the corner. Now over to Welch, being worked on by a couple of green sweaters. Mounds View comes away, and a heavy hit delivered by Brady Borkstead. Delivers a big hit on Grant Dean. Welch headed towards Aiden Petrich way and not able to put the puck home. Big hit again along the end boards. Belial delivering the hit on Wyatt Whittem. Now Borgstead gathers the puck. Plays it up, looking for Belisle. Pass not there, a little funky. Belisle I don't think was expecting it either. However, no danger, turnover by the Mustangs. Mounds View continues to keep the puck in the zone as a soft shot just sticked away by Nicholas Petman. And the Bears once again clear the zone. Brady Gallatin up to Michael Delaney. Just saucers it hard into the corner. Ivor Westerman plays to his defensive partner in Aiden Bale. Bale looked for Lucas Jean, instead turns it over. Olsen has a chance looking for a center pass out to Delaney, and Delaney just couldn't get a stick on it. Bears took a one-time chance. It was still shot way high. And then they just send the puck right back on to Petrich. And he will cover up once again with 4:49 remaining here in period number one. Shots 9-3 in favor of the Bears as we continue to play on here in the first period.
Yeah, Mounds View looked like they're going to get something going on offense. Instead, it ended up just being White Bear. They turned it right around, got a good scoring opportunity. Zach, we're seeing some same things that happened against Roseville for White Bear. They're getting opportunities. They're getting pucks on the front of the net. They're either just miscontrolling the puck or they're missing the net.
Whatever it may be, no stellar chance yet for the Bears. As O'Brien up to Olsen. First pair of defenders playing along with the second line. O'Brien plays it on over to Aikens, who looks to play it on up to Kotzmacher, able to control it, centers it, but it's well behind of Olsen. Bears continuing to put on the forecheck. Olsen trying to get to the puck, not able to do so. I was going to say late, and that's the first time I've ever made that mistake. And it's Nolan Road. He's able to keep the puck in the zone, and before it's chopped away and into the bench of Mounds View.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of similarities between the two of them. They both wear that. They don't wear a cage. They wear the almost more just the mask instead of a cage on their helmet. They both wear number 9, and they both kind of look the same.
Centering pass out to Borgstead. Borgstead not able to get any shot off. White Bear Lake clearly trying to get something in the middle of the ice. It's Welch, bore down, and that is a big-time goal from Aiden Welch. Aiden Welch getting the Bears on the score sheet.
Yeah, right there, Zach. It was a very good play right there by Welch and Tyler Bishop. Bishop won the battle for the puck in the corner, and he just flipped it right to Welch. Welch took a great shot from a great spot in that low slot right by the hash marks. He's going to get another opportunity.
Schulte with the turnover, but Petrich with a huge save. Now a one-time shot from Gallatin, glove down, and Aiden Petrich will hang on here as a big-time mistake from Sam Schulte. A mental error there, almost making things go to 2-0 here in favor of White Bear Lake. Gibson now on the draw, not able to win it. It's won by Evan Streeter. Mustangs play it from side to side, not able to clear the zone initially, and now they might have a chance. Two green sweaters enter the zone, only Gallatin back, but Gallatin calmly just poke checks it away from harm. Gallatin back in his own zone, over to his partner Joe Belisle, plays it up, and looking for a tip was Willett, not able to do so, and White Bear Lake will get called for an icing.
Well, That was not, White Bear Lake, they almost had a great turnaround right after that goal, almost getting a second one immediately. But it looks like they're almost slowing down already. They gotta keep the pace up, gotta keep applying that pressure to Mounds View.
High deflected puck goes to the end boards as Landon Mazzocco is looking for a shot. We're gonna get a whistle. And it'll be White Bear Lake once again heading to the penalty box.
Yeah, just a silly play by Nicky O'Brien behind the boards. Behind the net, he knew it immediately. Got his stick hooked on the shin of a Mounds View player. Pulled his stick back. That's a trip at every level of hockey. But Mounds View did not have a very successful power play their first time around. They need to look to try to get set up, make some good passes, and find something on the back door. That's where it seems to be the most power play goals come from for teams.
Mounds View 0 for 1 on the power play so far. Didn't really have much success their first time around, but so far being patient, calm and collected. Wyatt hit Whitham. Over to Schulte.
White Bear Lake playing very disciplined right now, staying in that tight box, not allowing any passes.
Quick shot and a good save from Petman as Whitham found a shooting lane, and Pittman able to go from left to right and cover it up quickly.
And Zach, right there, that's going to separate the difference between a great power play and kind of an average one. Mounds View, they get set up, they have everything they want. The thing was, they didn't move anybody. Everyone stayed exactly in the same spot. You got to get some movement going, create those lanes out in front, as we're going to see another penalty coming against White Bear.
Crucial penalty, quick shot out in front. And the Bears able to touch up. But Mounds View now with a two-man opportunity with under 2 minutes to go here in period number 1. White Bear Lake lead 1-0. But with 1:12 to go on Nicky O'Brien's penalty, and now Grady Gallatin heading to the box for 2, there is plenty of time for Mounds View to tie this up and maybe even take a 2-1 advantage.
That's two of White Bear's top defensemen sitting in the penalty box right now. Those are not the two guys you want. Mounds View, what they need to do, get tight, get down low, and that's what they're doing. They're setting up at the top of the circles, not the top of the zone.
Played a long shot wide from Dean. Shot again from Dean, this time on target. Petman there to swallow the puck up, and he will hang on for a whistle. 47 seconds left in the O'Brien penalty, 1:36 left in the Gallatin, 1:28 remaining here in period number 1.
Mounds View did everything right on that power play, and they're going to look to do it again, get set up at the top of the circle, except White Bear applying some pressure now.
Schulte and Dean passing it between themselves before Schulte tried to get a shot off. Instead, it's blocked by Bishop. Bishop racing down the end, looking for some type of penalty. The ref will not call it, says play on. Bishop controls in his zone, then will play it out of the zone. Rode decides to give the puck up, not take any chances. And now Delaney clears the zone. He'll race with Durant to get to the puck. Delaney delivers a hit, and they're going to call that a penalty. Or
a high stick against Mounds View, I think.
If that is against Mounds View, that'll be Matthias Durant, who will head to the box for 2, and it will be.
Great play by Michael Delaney, his older brother Tom Delaney, one of the junior varsity coaches. But right there, he played the body, played physical in Mounds View. They got their stick up high, probably went for a stick lift, hit him in the cage. That's a penalty at every level of hockey, and that's a great play by White Bear. They stopped the bleeding right there a little bit. Still down one man though, but only for another 3 seconds.
4-on-3 now, as we will now head to 4-on-4 hockey as O'Brien penalty is up. He'll rejoin the group as Nolan Rode with the shot.
Well, Zach, not only that, there's only 42 seconds left on the Grady Gallatin penalty. So they'll be, when they, after the intermission, it'll only be 4-on-4 for 7 seconds. which means White Bear will have plenty of time to get set up with their power play, which they'll have about 1 minute and 5 seconds of.
Poor face-off initially. They'll re-drop. White Bear Lake in possession. Joe Bile. They have enough time to set something up, try to create some great scoring opportunity. Joe Bile racing from top to bottom, now enters the zone. Shot hit the side of the net. Water bottle went up for a little bit. Now Aiden Welch to O'Brien. Welch controls from the point, takes a wrist shot. Won't get to the net. It was deflected off of the stick of Koch. And that'll do it. Period has expired. And we will head to the first intermission. White Bear Lake leading 1-0 off of the Aiden Welch bar down goal. For the most part, they've outplayed Mounds View 15-7 in terms of the shots. The only thing that has really hurt White Bear Lake at this point, maybe continuing to not hit the net, getting shots blocked, and the main one, penalties so far through 17.
It's been kind of the story of the year for White Bear. They've missed the net on scoring chances. They've taken way too many penalties, but nonetheless, they're staying tough. They're staying physical, and I loved what I saw from them on the penalty kill. They were aggressive when they were supposed to be, but they played that tight kind of box and didn't allow Mounds View to do anything. And then Michael Delaney making a great play, draws the high stick, and so White Bear now only has 7 seconds left on their penalty, the Grady Gallatin penalty, and 1 minute and 11 seconds for number 26 for Mounds View. So I would expect Tim Sager right at the start of the second period to send out his kind of top guys that he'd have on the power play, so that the minute Gallatin gets out of the box, they're ready to go on the power play.
Well, we will step aside for now as we will take about a 9-ish minute break, and then we will return. We'll try to figure out the internet situation, see if there's anything we can do. It's going to be pretty difficult, I think. Before the next home game, we'll have to try to see what is going on here at TCO. It was never like this. I don't know what's going on. It's really out of our power. I mean, it's hard wired too. I mean, we're using Ethernet, so it kind of blows. We feel as we do this for you guys, the audience, and we'll try to get it settled. But that is it here, period number 1. Stay tuned here on the home of White Bear Nation for the middle frame on the Horn. Welcome back to the Horn. We reset the Wi-Fi. Hopefully that'll work. Otherwise, we are out of answers.
Yeah. Apologies about that. I know this is odd considering the first, probably 2 months this year, 3 months that worked near perfect. Everything was working great. And then just before playoffs, the Vadnais Heights or the TCO Sports Garden Wi-Fi decides not to work at its best. But nonetheless, we're getting ready here for period number 2 of White Bear Lake versus the Mounds of U Mustangs. And of course, we'd love to give a shout out to our sponsors, Pods Complete Car Care and Accessory, and Will Anderson American Family Insurance. Love to shout out our sponsors for making all this for helping us out, making this helping the Horn keep going.
Yeah, it's been a different ride for the Horn. Never have had sponsorships before, never even gone this route. And here we are, trying to continue this thing. I
kind of like it, though, having some sponsors. I feel like it gives us a little bit more incentive almost. So if we weren't already having fun, we know that, there's people that are willing to support us and keep this going as we're getting set for puck drop here. White Bear Lake only has 7 seconds left, and then they'll be on the power play.
Well, we are underway. White Bear Lake wins the face-off. O'Brien will go behind his net, and they are now on the power play for a minute. As Durant, all he can do is sit back and watch. As Bishop enters the zone, makes a great move, then gets brought down. The arm does not go up.
I think he kind of slipped under his own power there. He wasn't even looking for a hand when he got up.
Gallatin now switches with O'Brien. Back to O'Brien. Down low to Bishop. Bishop fires, blocked. Taken right to the gut, Sam Schulte.
Yeah, he felt that.
Risking the whole body. Bishop skates now from the point over to Gallatin. Looking for a centering pass. Over to Borkstead, not able to get any kind of shot off. And now O'Brien with the shot, looking for a tip from Welch, not there. Bears still control down low. Borkstead looking for a pass to Welch. His stick is being held.
And Tyler Bishop just saved a power play breakaway opportunity. I was getting all my words struggling there. I was thinking the All-Star shootout, but that diving play, that would have been a clear breakaway for Mounds, but instead a great play by the captain, Tyler Bishop.
And we have a whistle, 15:26 to go in period number 2 on the Pods Complete Car Care and Accessory scoreboard. White Bear Lake leads 1-0. And it looks like the Wi-Fi continues to not work with us whatsoever, which is not friendly at all, not helpful at all. Annoys everyone.
But hopefully in the future for our future games, and if we hopefully get to do playoffs, hopefully it'll be a little bit better, but we'll see.
Shot deflected to the left of Petrich. It looked like a dangerous shot from the point. Instead, it's now a battle along the boards. Olsen tried to get some type of control on the puck, not able to do so. Puck leaves the zone. Akins back to retrieve. Gotzmacher back with Akins, plays it on over. Being forechecked by Evan Streeter, continuing to put pressure on, and back and forth play we go between Kotzmacher and Akins before he plays it up to Olsen, who will send it on into the corner out of the reach of Petrich, who thought about making a play on it. Akins battling along the boards. Now rode on the puck, finds Kotzmacher. He's got a one-on-one with Landon. Mazzocco breaks free, looking for a backhand opportunity, and Mazzocco just able to get enough of his stick to disrupt a clean shot away for Kotzmacher. Now a shot from Gallatin, patted away. Into the corner, it's Charlie Olsen. Great sequence developing here for White Bear Lake, except there's a fan shot there from Olsen. Mazaka races along, looks to dump. Instead, it's kept in by O'Brien, who fires a shot just wide. And the puck sails the length of the ice into my blind spot. I didn't even see it leave. I just saw all the heads turn. And Mounds View ices the puck now as the shots continue to mount for White Bear Lake. 13-shot lead now, 20-7 in favor of the Bears as Kyle Gibson getting ready to take the face-off. Willett and Delaney to his right. Puck drops. Face-off won by the Mustangs. Westerman. Looks like there's some kind of debris near that right circle, too. Can't exactly tell what it was. Originally, I thought it was the puck. Gibson dumps it down low. Willett will chase. Being pressured by Schulte. Schulte now plays it up. They get it to neutral ice before they race in. Schulte looking for some kind of shot on Bettman, not able to get one, and now Willett breaking through, fires a shot, gloved and held with 12:58 to go by Aiden Petrich.
Yeah, both teams started this period off pretty quick. You know, each team with a little bit more fire than period number one, but White Bear, yet again, controlling the tempo of this game, getting scoring opportunities, just can't capitalize right now. Mounds View, they're going to need to find some answers in mainly the defensive zone and breaking out smoothly rather than just kind of having these sporadic breakouts.
Almost friendly fire as Michael Ryan redirected it right onto Petrich. Petrich thankful he was in position to pat it away. And the Bears almost found themselves up 2-0 as the puck leaves the zone. Mounds View enters as a shot deflected wide, taken by Brandon Counts. Now the Bears race out. It's the senior captain, Tyler Bishop, looking to center it to Borkstead. He's able to get his stick on it, takes a shot, glove down by Petrich. Bears continue to have possession of the puck before it's taken away by Mitch Olsen. Trouble here. Mounds View turns it over, centering pass. It's Welch, and is just able to get enough of the puck to put it in the back of the net for the second time. And once again, it's the first line of the White Bear Lake Bears scoring on Aiden Petrich.
Welch right there does an outstanding job. He just plants himself right in front of the net. Zach, we were talking to the former White Bear Lake forward Tyler Schauer before the game. He talked about how he had a game-tying goal where he just stood in front of the net and the puck just kind of hit his stick and happened to go in. Right there, Welch plants himself perfectly in the front of the net, gets a pass, and he just has a quick little shot, sneaks through the pad of Petrich, but that's what you want to do, just get in front of the net. Like we talked about earlier, the fundamentals. You get in front of the goalie, good things happen.
Good things happen when you get in front of the net, and as Gabe mentions, that's what happened there. Now Rode, he had a chance, wasn't able to get it away. A weak backhand shot just glides to Petrich, who will cover up safely. White Bear Lake, Gabe, it's looking more and more like we maybe get that 4-1. Obviously, nobody wants White Bear Lake to, oh my gosh, we have JV alum Noah Rosenberg, a.k.a. Rosie, in the house. The majority of you have no clue who he is. It's a hard hit along the wall. Charlie Olsen took a nasty spill. I think we're going to get a penalty out of that one.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder if the officials are going to talk about it, and it's going to be roughing. It's just going to be 2. No discussion about a 5, which I think is all right. But, yeah, that was a tough hit into the boards for Olsen. But nonetheless, he's going to stay on the ice as White Bear Lake now goes on the power play. You know, they didn't score on their last attempt, but they got set up, they got in a good position, and they almost managed to bury a few shots. And so I'd imagine they're going to try something similar here.
Frustration from the 15 in green as he delivers a nasty hit on the 15 in white. Evan Hatton will be in the box for 2 as Mounds View quickly able to clear the zone momentarily. Now it's Belisle racing in. He's got Kotzmacher and Olsen. Look for a redirect from Kotzmacher, not able to get anything. Now Nolan Road. Down low to Olsen. Olsen back up to Belisle. Belisle to the point for Nolan Road, who will quickly play it on over to Belisle. Looking for a shot lane, not able to find it. Back to Olsen he goes. Belisle, center ice. Nice shot. And behind the net it goes. Kotzmacher regathers for White Bear Lake. Down to 1:08 left to go. Penalty winding down, but still plenty of time for the Bears to work. Kotzmacher down low, couldn't find Olsen or Akins. They play it back up. Now Belisle with another shot, gloved by Petrich and held with 10:18 to go.
White Bear Lake right there. They did exactly what they needed to. They got set up in the offensive zone on the power play. They kept moving. They created passing lanes, and they got some great opportunities. That was the difference between what White Bear was doing and what Mounds was using. Mounds got set up, and they just kind of passed it back and forth. White Bear created movement, pulled Mounds out of position, got scoring chances. They need to keep doing that.
O'Brien plays it on over to Bishop as the first line, looking to have 3 goals now. Maybe Aiden Akins can get a hat trick here early, looking for a deflection off the shot from O'Brien. Not able to get any part of his wood on it, and the puck travels the length of the ice where Nicholas Petman will gather and leave it for Nicky O'Brien.
Sager telling us seemed to go quickly as Moundsy was getting a change.
Gallatin races in, looking for a centering pass. Goes through many sticks before it finds Wyatt Whitham, who will clear it again for Moundsville, and that'll just about do it for the White Bear Lake man advantage as time expires. Hatton exits and heads to the bench, 5-on-5. Bishop racing along the end boards. Great stick from Westerman. Killing momentum from Bishop. Now O'Brien. Over to Borkstead. Borkstead spinning. Plays it down low, and we have a whistle.
The net came off.
And the Nets so far have been doing pretty good, solid, staying on
those moorings, but it's become very common over the years that net gets pushed off just by a hard bump. But Zach, one thing I was going to say was Nick O'Brien made an absolutely perfect pass from the top of the circle down low. Borksted's got to get that shot off quickly. I know he wanted to get better footing, but man, you got to put that puck on the net. Good things happen right there from that area.
Yeah, the moorings here in TCO Sports Garden are just like the Wi-Fi. They started the season out really well, and as of late haven't been as great as Delaney takes a shot, goes wide. Scrum in the corner before Moundsview will come away with it. Entering the zone is Bale. Now a top shot deflected off of one of Moundsview's own skates. Didn't get through as Counts tried to put it on target to Petman, who, especially in this second period, has not faced a lot of action as we are halfway through the middle frame. Joe Belisle regathers over to O'Brien. Stick momentarily fell. Now a great pass up to Nolan Road. He's got a chance. Takes a shot and blocked down by Petrich. He had Kotzmacher with him. Road decides to take the shot himself.
Right there, Zach. With Road, I wish that shot would have been low because he didn't have a great angle on that from the circle. If he puts that shot low, there's a rebound there for Kotzmacher. Instead, he puts it right in the chest of Petrich, but they're going to get a face-off here in the zone. And, Zach, like I mentioned earlier, White Bear Lake, their center is very good. They tend to win a lot of draws, so they're going to hopefully make something happen.
Road on the face-off. Not able to win it this time, but Kotzmacher battles along the corner boards. Back up to Akins it goes. O'Brien with a shot. It looked wicked from here, but Petrich saw it all the way through, able to glove it and hold on. 7:33 to go, 2-0 advantage. Both goals coming from Aiden Welch here in period number 2, brought to you by the Pots Complete Car Care and Accessories Scoreboard. Racing through, it's Akins versus Collier, one-on-one. Akins wins the battle as the backhand shot from Collier deflected up and high, nowhere near the reach of Petman. Scrum in the corner, centering pass. Puck is loose out in front. And no great shot coming from Mounds, but it looks like there was going to be some type of opportunity, and White Bear Lake had an opportunity. Kotzmacher was alone. And Collier, both teams having chances to get some sort of 2-on-1, 3-on-1, 3-on-2 type advantage. It was back and forth for a little bit before the Bears gather up, and now Olsen with Kotzmacher to his right, looking for the centering pass. It's deflected, and nicely done by Hatton. Otherwise, Kotzmacher had the angle to get the tip in. Welch enters the zone, back to Borgstead, takes a wicked one-timer, but not really in harm's way for Aiden Petrich, as right on the frame of him.
Yeah, good opportunity right there. White Bear Lake tried a quick pass out of the zone, tried to catch the Mounds U Mustangs while they're changing. They did a pretty good job of it. Welch made a good drop pass. I would have liked to see Borgstead keep that and drive inside with it, but nonetheless took a hard one-timer, almost snuck through.
Bishop plays it in for Welch, who enters the zone pad. There was a rebound opportunity for Borgstead. Just a little out of his reach now. Welch over to Belial, pass a little behind him. He'll gather it, play it down low, scrum along the boards. Borgstead along with Schulte. Shot out in front, might have gone wide or patted away by Petrich. Belial looking to get on the score sheet. Now Borgstead moves to the corner, plays it up, tries to go center ice and looking for a shot down low. Doesn't get it between the pipes. Play continues. White Bear Lake continuing to possess it in the zone. And for the majority of this period, 1 or 2 shots have only come from Moundsview. White Bear Lake really outplaying Moundsview. The score might not say it, but shots 32-8 in favor of the Bears, and they keep on coming. Delaney loses the puck in between his stakes, gathers, and a shot coming from Joe Belial, who has been firing on all cylinders, up top, down low. Has another one gloved and held on by Aiden Petrich.
White Bear Lake has completely dominated this period. Zach, I'm pretty sure coming into the second period, the shots, I want to say, were like 17-6 or something like that. Mounds has only had 1 or 2 shots on net. Neither one has been a scoring chance. White Bear Lake, if they can continue this, they could get the shutout tonight.
That would be something for Nicholas Petman, who I don't believe has a shutout yet this year. I believe Jackson Conan has one. Petman, I believe, is looking for his first of the season. 4:25 to go here in period number 2. O'Brien off the boards to Delaney. Races through, and the Bears have a 3-on-2. It's Willett. Takes a shot, glove down, but it's not held on. Willett trying to uncover it from his skates. Now a centering chance, and Gibson couldn't get his stick on it, and the Mustangs just able to ice it down the zone. And face-off will come in the Mounds View zone. Second line will come on with Kotzmacher, Rode, and Olsen, but pressure continuing to mount for the Bears. They have not let off the gas yet, and Mounds View, they have no answers, and at this point continue to look like they're hanging on.
Yeah, Mounds View, they're hanging on, but just by a thread at this point. White Bear Lake has been by far the dominant team, and is almost another goal right there by White Bear.
Exiting the zone for Moundsview and chasing is Brad Collier, now looking for a shot, able to get it. We're going to have a penalty coming against the Bears.
That was a shame as well, because Tyler Kotzmacher was about to go on a breakaway, but a penalty against Grady Gallatin, his second of the game. There's an injured Mustang right now. I can't tell what number that is, but hopefully he's all right. You hate to see injuries at any level of sports.
Yeah, quickly headed just under the bleachers, just below us, talking with the trainer. Maybe it was Collier as he went in. Maybe something awkward happened as a shot patted away. Petman, this is probably the most action he will see throughout this period, as he has not faced a whole lot, but this penalty will now test him a little bit. But the Bears racing out. It's Aiden Welch leading the charge, short-handed over to Bishop. Couldn't handle the pass cleanly, plays it back up to Welch, who will just skate it out. And this does not look, oh man, that's not good. Turnover and a missed opportunity for Moundsview, as Wyatt Whittam could have had a chance to get a great look. He'll take a shot, patted down, and it'll go through the ice. And a shot, oh my goodness!
And how did that go in? I didn't even see who scored. I believe maybe Tyler Bishop.
It's Tyler Bishop.
Wow.
We've seen it all year. When it's one-on-one shorthanded, he tries to outskate the other and beats Mazzocco on the inside, takes a one-time shot, gets past Aiden Petrich. Bears are up 3-0. And the hard work is starting to pay off.
I did not think that was going to go in, nor did I even think Bishop would win the race to that puck, but he just turned on the burners, beats Mazzocco, put a quick shot on net, and Petrich, I don't even blame him. That's poor defense by Moundsview while on the power play. Man, this has been a tough power play for Moundsview. They had a great scoring opportunity, couldn't capitalize, and then White Bear immediately turns around and puts one in the back of the net.
Even if Moundsview scores, it's almost as a wasted power play, as it would just even things up. They'll still be in a 2-goal deficit if they can score in the next 30 seconds.
White Bear Lake playing very aggressive right now in the penalty kill.
Yeah, White Bear Lake, I think they're sensing Moundsview just does not have the energy tonight, as another centering pass to Rode, who is looking for the second shorthanded goal of this penalty kill. Be interesting to see how many shorthanded goals White Bear Lake has scored this year. But that is a momentum killer by all means for Moundsview, who have just not generated anything here in the second period. It was a lot more even though it favored White Bear Lake after the first. We're down to 1:25, and this may be a good look. It was Mitch Olson who was trying to center the puck. Instead, it's deflected. The Bears coming the other way. Welch's shot blocked, now out in front. Akins with a hard one-time slapper from the point. Played behind the net. Kotzmacher over to Bishop, back up to Akins, takes a shot. It's going to take a weird bounce as it was deflected. Under a minute to go. Akins shot just wide of the net. O'Brien dumps the puck down low. Kotzmacher will retrieve. Welch trying to spin around, takes a shot just wide of the net, and O'Brien able to keep the zone for White Bear Lake. He'll take a shot, this one high off the glass. 30 seconds to go here in period number 2. Welch racing in, plays it from behind to Akins. And a shot out in front. Opportunity taken away as Aiden Bale will send it the length of the ice for icing with 19.1 seconds to go.
White Bear Lake had a plethora of chances again right there. And yet again, we're seeing it. White Bear Lake is completely dominating this period. They're getting all the opportunities in the offensive zone, and then when they're in the defensive zone, they're getting out immediately, not giving anything to Mounds View. They played almost a flawless period to this point. As I say that, they almost give up a 3-on-1 right there.
Bishop races in, has Welch, not able to get it to him, and now it's Dean. Dean has Whitham, plays it up to Whitham, who beat Gallatin, and the Mustangs score.
Wow.
With 1.2 to go in the period, costly mistake as Gallatin was beat, and Mounds View, after being outplayed the entirety of the 16 minutes and 58 seconds, is within 2.
If that isn't a commentator's jinx right there, if I've ever seen one, or if I've ever heard one, I just said White Bear Lake has played a near flawless period. As I say that, Mounds View goes on a 1-on-1, wins the race, and then puts it top shelf. Whitham. Boy, you want to talk about a commentator's jinx? I think I just nailed that.
Well, Gabe, I'm sure hope it does not end 4-1 now, because I will owe you dinner.
I did predict, for those of you wondering, before the game, I said this just feels like a 4-1 White Bear win type of game. And Zach said, if it's 4-1, I will buy you dinner. Boy, am I hoping for that right now. But
well, everybody go hate on Gabe for giving the Mustangs a goal. It's Gabe's fault. Blame Gabe. We will return in about 9.5 minutes for the third and final period, and we're going to get Noah Rosenberg on this broadcast. I don't know if he'll enjoy it or not, but a former hockey player, played JV for freshman, sophomore year, then a star JGA man. And we'll have some fun here in the final 17, hoping the Bears can hang on, which at the rate they should.
They should out shooting Mounds View right now 37-9. If my White Bear math is correct, that would be 28 shots more. But that being said, they're only up by 2 goals, and there's the old saying in hockey, a 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey, because if you get one more, you're starting to put the game away with 3, but if you give up one, that other team gets a lot of momentum. White Bear Lake, they need to come out. If they can play like they did the first 17 minutes and 45 seconds of that period, or my mistake, 16 minutes and 45 seconds of the second period, if they can play like that, they'll be in a great spot this third period. But if Mounds View comes out with a lot of energy because of how they ended that period, boy, they could make this game really interesting really quick.
Well, we will find out, but for now we will step aside. Stay tuned for the final 17 here on the home of White Bear Nation.
I'm Will Anderson. I graduated from White Bear Lake High School in 1991. Played hockey for the Bears for 3 years. I was lucky enough to go to the state tournament my sophomore and junior year. My thing at American Family is I believe that customer service is a lost art form. You can buy insurance from a number of different people and a number of different ways out there. If you're buying insurance online and you don't have a representative, I'd love to be that person. One of the things that makes us a little bit different is we always insure people the way we would want to be insured. So I start out with a very robust insurance package. I believe that your home is your number one asset. So you want to make sure that's very well protected. Most people would rather pay a little bit more to have great coverage. And that's what we do. We give people the options for great protection. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, but you can call us, text us at 612-361-7283. That's my cell phone, 612-361-7283, or willandersonagency.com.
Welcome back inside the home of White Bear Nation on the Horn. Alongside Gabe Bartlett, I'm Zach Chapman, getting ready for the final period here on this February 5th Saturday showdown. White Bear Lake looking to sweep the Mustangs, and they are 17 minutes away from doing so. Shots 37-9 in favor of the Bears. Hasn't been close, but a late goal with 1.2 seconds. Have some momentum for Mounds swinging. We'll see if the Bears can hang on to their 2-goal lead.
Zach, as we get started here, we have a former junior varsity hockey player with us, a good friend of ours, Noah Rosenberg. Noah graduated the same year with us, 2020. Noah, we welcome you in. And my first question for you is about junior varsity. You played 1 year of junior varsity hockey for White Bear. What was that like? What was it like being in that locker room and meeting some of the varsity coaches?
Oh, that experience was great. They're all great people.
What are some of your memories from the year? Do you have anything that stands out in your mind at all?
Oh, that was a great year because we finished first in our conference in the league. So, I don't know. Nothing bad to say about that.
Well,
what's the difference between JV and varsity coach-wise and intensity? That's always something I watch in the games, too. What did you experience differently from JV that might be different from varsity?
One thing is we didn't have conditioning every week.
So some more fun at practice then.
Yeah, practices were a little more laid back, but still pretty intense.
Guys, you think I should try out for JV?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, you should.
Well, then, Noah, my last question for you. What are your thoughts on this game so far? What do you think White Bear needs to do to keep the momentum, and what do you think Mounds U needs to do to try to get back into this?
We just got to keep up the hard work. I mean, that one goal from Bishop was pretty insane, shorthanded, but.
That's some good insight analysis there from former junior varsity defenseman Noah Rosenberg. Noah is now a member in one way of the Duluth Bulldogs women's hockey team as a team manager, so he's still staying involved with the sport of hockey, playing a little club hockey there as well.
Yeah, he said he was going to give me free tickets to Duluth games, and I haven't had a single thing be mailed to me yet.
Maybe if you came up to Duluth once in a while.
That'd be a fun time as we get started here. White Bear holding the puck tightly in the zone right there. They're staying on the attack right now. They're not going to try to let Mounds U get back into this.
Well, we've got O'Brien trying to keep the puck in the zone. It's Borkstead working along, able to battle off a couple Mounds View defenders along the wall to Welch. Welch taken off the puck by number 11, Evan Streeter, one of the captains for the Mustangs, and now a shot coming, from the Mustangs. It was number 24, Wyatt Whitham. It was blocked, though. Mustangs looking to climb back in, as mentioned. O'Brien controls for the Bears. But Mounds View so far, they look like they have a little more life than they did throughout the first two periods.
They're playing with a little bit of fire, but White Bear is still controlling the pace. Mounds U, they need to get something, again, other than these kind of sporadic breakouts, they need to get something consistent. Like right there, they just kind of throw the puck out of the zone, just kind of panicking, trying to find something.
Entering the zone momentarily was Kotzmacher, taking off the puck now. Racing into the zone, it's DJ Koch. Takes a shot well wide of Petman. Now Gallatin gets caught with Olsen, as Gallatin looked like he wanted to go from north to south from his defensive position. Petrich now retrieves the puck down low, is dumped in by White Bear Lake. Koch playing up along the wall, looking for Collier. Not able to get to him. Now it's Kotzmacher. Pulls back, looking for a centering pass to Rowe, not able to get to him. And Lucas Zhang with Collier, 2-on-2. Gets it on target, but softly. Petman easily pads it to the side. Joe Belisle. Up to Kotzmacher, pulls up. Puck continues to stay in White Bear Lake zone. Mounds View putting more pressure on. And White Bear Lake not looking as quick so far as they did in the opening two periods.
I like the no call right there. I know some of the White Bear fans were hoping for a a trip or a hook right there against Moundsview, but I like the no call, as I think it was Road driving into the corner.
Play continues from behind the net. It's Akins over to O'Brien. Plays it on over, looking for Gibson, not able to find him. O'Brien now, puck back on his stick, dumps it high and far, deep into Moundsview territory behind the net before Moundsview will send it the length of the sheet of ice, and we go for an icing with 13 and a half to go, 3-1. Still in favor of the Bears here on the Ponds Complete Car Care and Accessories scoreboard.
Yeah, White Bear, I mean, they're not playing with as much fire as they did the first 2 periods, but they're playing very solid on defense. They're hustling back. They're not giving up any opportunities in the defensive zone, and that's really the key at this point in the game. Don't give up anything defensively. Stay stout. You know, if you get another goal, that helps a lot, but you really got to stay strong in the defensive zone. But you don't want to back off too much. You don't want to give up those opportunities.
We'll see if the Bears continue to stay disciplined as Gibson and Delaney forecheck down low. Puck back out to O'Brien, who fired a shot, and Delaney looking for a tip, not able to get it. Willett out in front. Off the pad of Petrich. And Widham taking on O'Brien. Akins as well. O'Brien checks him along the board. Willett clears the zone. Big hit out front. Willett taken down like a Christmas tree. And with that, JV, he's a little smaller body, but holy cow. Big hit out in front.
So for those of you wondering, that did not just come to Zach's head.
Yes, it did.
Before the game, we got a chance to talk to Tim Sager and some of the coaches. And head coach Tim Sager told us one of his many, probably thousands of stories that he has about a broadcaster who said that as a breakaway, White Bear scores.
Brady Borkstead, breakaway goal. White Bear Lake now up 4-1, and I continue to sweat away as we are 12:02 awaiting from me owing Gabe lunch. But a White Bear Lake victory matters the most, and 4-1 Brady Borkstead breakaway. This first line continues to produce.
Well, what a series of events there. We see Willett get taken down like a Christmas tree, and then an absolutely outstanding pass from the zone to Brady Borkstead, who finishes top shelf over the glove of Petrich. That is an outstanding goal for White Bear, and that makes this a very tough deficit for Moundsview to overcome, as they're getting outshot 40-11 right now.
40-11. That is quite a margin for White Bear Lake. They've played a lot better than the last time these two met at the beginning of the season. I don't exactly remember the score of that one. White Bear Lake did get the victory as Mountview races in and patted away. Shot from Olsen, saved by Petman. That's just the 12th shot for Moundsview throughout the game. There's something shocking here as the Bears continue to forecheck. Bishop down low with the hit on Schulte. And exiting the zone was a swing line member, I think, for Moundsview. As we do not have him. Number 27 for the Mustangs. Don't have him on our roster sheet. But he's getting some playing time as Evan Hatton tried to go center ice and create a shot. It's sticked away and down into the zone. Akins will retrieve the puck, plays it up to Olsen, but the puck slowed down as it was going around the boards. Moundsview continuing to put pressure on, trying to come away with the puck. Akins plays it around the net to O'Brien. O'Brien looking for Kotzmacher, too far. Olsen chases after it. He goes down hard. As he and Hatton have had a couple of rough exchanges. Hatton getting the better of it. Collier over to Zhang. Zhang As the puck poke checked away from O'Brien, and the bench, Sager and company looking for some kind of penalty. I don't know what exactly they were looking for.
Tim Sager's consistent with a lot of things, and one of them is shouting at the officials when he believes that there should be a penalty. He's maybe the most vocal coach I've ever seen with that. But he's normally right. There might have been a missed call right there.
Puck travels down the length of the ice, and they will call icing against the Bears. 9:32 remaining here in period number 3.
White Bear Lake, they are not playing with that same energy that they had in the first 2 periods. Mounds, the last probably minute and a half, have controlled the pace of this game, and that is something, if you're White Bear, you desperately want to avoid. Sorry, Zach, I know I cut you off.
You are all good, my friend, as a shot deflected as Ryan tried to get one on Petman. That's one thing White Bear Lake has done really well all day as well. A lot of shots from the point for Moundsview have just been sticked or patted down from White Bear Lake, haven't reached Petman, hence only 12 shots on goal for them. As the puck will be kept in the zone by Joe Belial, plays it down low for Kyle Gibson. Not the Kyle Gibson who used to pitch for the Minnesota Twins. That would have been interesting if he was that Kyle Gibson.
That'd be impressive.
Grady Gallatin retrieves as the puck was sent off the glass. He'll go behind Petman. And he will await White Bear Lake to set up. Now he'll leave. Plays it over to Gibson, but loses the puck momentarily. Moundsview looking to create a turnover. And Gibson still having a little trouble gaining control of the puck. Hit from behind on Delaney. No call. Ref says play on. Welch through a couple defenders, able to get a shot off. Not super strong, and Petrich there for the save.
Welch looking for his hat trick. 2 on the game so far, looking for that hat trick. I wonder how many people in the Saints would actually throw their hats on the ice. Probably not many, but it'd still be fun.
That is one thing I did not bring today. I didn't bring a hat. I'll probably just take Gabe's off and throw it, even though it's his favorite hat. So I don't know how that'll be as we get a whistle. Play will come to a halt.
Not exactly sure what for. Was it too many men?
Yeah, it looks like he's signaling to the Mustang bench. There is going to be a penalty. There's confusion all around.
And yeah, too many men on the ice here for Moundsview. They did the same thing White Bear did in the first period. There was a switch. The guy that was coming off the ice was not completely off the ice when the new player touched the puck. Too many men on the ice. That is how you really only see that penalty in high school. But yeah, that's a penalty at every level of hockey. And White Bear Lake, they have a chance to make this a 4-goal lead.
Mitch Olson will serve the too many men penalty for the Mustangs, and another power play opportunity for White Bear Lake. Both teams have not been able to convert on the man advantage yet. And Moundsview, they've had 1 or 2 chances where they have had where they've had a 5-on-3 opportunity. O'Brien waiting patiently for some type of shot lane to open. Fakes the shot over to Bishop. He'll switch with O'Brien, go for the point. His shot blocked. Goes in the air. He'll recover. Shot on net. Patted down by Petrich. Bears continue to put pressure on. Shot. Patted to the corner. Gallatin keeps the zone for White Bear Lake.
Only a minute left on the power play for White Bear.
Down in the corner, it's Welch moving to the center, gets a shot off. Originally, Petrich didn't know where it was able to get a pad on it. And the Mustangs will finally clear down the zone with 43 seconds. Bears quickly, though, enter the zone. Borkstead looking to center it to O'Brien. And no clean shot there for the Bears as the puck trails to neutral ice. Gallatin gathers.
Yeah, they tried to catch Moundsview on the change right there. Gallatin doing a good job here, just taking the puck, allowing these guys to switch out.
Belisle keeps it in. Olsen looking for a pass back to Belisle, but it was deflected and short of Belisle's stick. Belisle on neutral ice trying to make a move on Streeter. And now Rode coming through, getting through Ivor Westerman. But the Mustangs back at full strength. Bears still control in the offensive zone. Down to 5.5 to go. Period number 3. Mounds, they need to figure out something to kind of get into desperation mode as a shot patted away from Olsen. Olsen with a great scoring opportunity for White Bear Lake, but now a 3-on-1. It's Dean taking a shot and a big glove save from Nicholas Petman.
Zach, that was a pretty solid power play by White Bear. Just did everything except put the puck in the back of the net. But they moved the puck well, but that was really bizarre. After Moundsy was done killing that penalty, they still played it like they were on the penalty kill. They played a really tight box on front, and White Bears stayed in their power play formation. Once Moundsy realized that they were no longer on the penalty kill, they almost scored a goal right there. But Petman stands tall as he has stopped 12 of 13 shots to this point.
He has had a good night for when he has been called. Hasn't needed to do a whole lot for White Bear Lake tonight, as it's been Petrich on the other side who has been busy tonight.
I will say Petrich, he has played I believe actually a very solid game to this point. 4 goals on 44 shots. That's not anything to be upset about. He's had a very solid night. He's turned away some very good White Bear scoring chances.
He has indeed. It's not anything to be frowned upon with 40 saves in this game. 44 shots now for the Bears, and what has been a thrashing of the Mustangs.
And Zach, just so you know, there is only 4 minutes and 20 seconds left, and the score is 4-1 right now.
Oh, man.
But, of course, since we said the time, always got to remember Pod's Complete Car Care and Accessories as we see Greedy Gallatin shot, and I jinxed it.
Thanks,
Tyler Bishop with an outstanding shot right there. He just gets the puck off the rebound, shoots it kind of mid-glove sides, goes right past Petrich. But I think they'll put the icing on the cake here for White Bears. They now have a 4-goal lead with 4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. That's the second commentator's curse I've done tonight that has led to a goal, but nonetheless, a great goal for Tyler Bishop. I may not seem as excited, but I just lost free dinner, so, you know.
Well, Tyler Bishop, along with the Bears, seemed more of a class act celebration, not a whole lot. I think they've come to the realization that they have outworked them, and this has been all White Bear Lake written all over it, as we are just got 3:45 before it is officially finalized in the books. As O'Brien plays along the boards. Now Bishop looking to maybe get a hattie. He now has 2 goals on the game.
Maybe they should just put Welch and Bishop out there and just see which one can get the hat trick first. It'll be a fun contest.
Borkstead raises in. Now to Welch. Gets a shot off and just missed the top corner. Race to the hat trick. That's what Gabe will call it.
Both guys on the ice right now.
Coming to the 3-minute mark. Bishop down low. Played to Borkstead. Back to Bishop. Mounds View covering all the passing lanes, but then Bishop turns and fires a shot. But Petrich with great positioning and will glove it up for the 41st time tonight. He has had to make that stop.
I don't think there's any shame in what Petrich has done tonight. I mean, I think every goal White Bear has scored, he didn't really have much of a chance of. I think he's actually played a very solid game in net tonight. He's made all the saves that he should make, but really this comes down to some very poor Mounds View defense. The fact that they've allowed their goaltender to face 46 shots in tonight's game, that's just not acceptable.
And there's another shot quickly redirected from Petrich, and he will watch a puck glide across his blue line. Bears continuing to put pressure on as fans starting to leave for Mounds View. Bears continuing to put offensive pressure on as they continue to cement the finishing touches on this dominant performance here tonight.
And what a hit by Grady Gallatin right there. And this game's starting to get chippy as both teams have kind of realized that this game is over with only 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. This is the part of hockey that can get a little bit nasty at times when a team knows they're down and knows that the game is probably over. They start pushing the other team around, trying to beat them up a little bit. You know, if you're White Bear, just play smart. Don't give up anything stupid. You don't want to accidentally get suspended for another game later this year.
Shot out in front. Didn't get on Petrich, and now it's Kotzmacher racing in, looking for the backhand. Great play from Petrich as he was able to get a pad on it, and Olsen not able to get a stick on it as he was closing down, looking to clean up the loose change. As White Bear Lake is one shot away from 50 on the evening. Petrich, he has had the workload tonight. Down to 1:56 to go.
Look at the difference in shots. 49 for White Bear, 14 for Mounds View. That's 35 more shots on net for White Bears. So the fact they have a 4-goal lead, it's deserved. And those haven't just been shots on the point. They've had legitimate, really good scoring opportunities out in front.
Gallatin now in neutral ice, looking to play it to Delaney. Deflected. Petrich will tap it, leave it for counts. Now out in front, Delaney and Gibson looking to put one in the back of the net. Rings around. Out in front, we have another swingman player for White Bear Lake, number 5 on the ice. One of the swingman defenders is Gallatin. Now racing, speeding through and blowing a tire in the back of the net was a Mustang swingman, as we have all sorts of different JV players getting some playing time as we have reached the final minute of action. Gallatin from the point fires a shot. Petrich all the way through and sticks it aside. Puck exits the zone and Gallatin calmly collects. Up to Akins. Delaney taps it in. Mounds View taking off the puck, and Akins will saucer the puck in the zone, but a little too far, and the Bears will be called for icing with 30.1 seconds left in the period.
Well, White Bear putting their top line out, which has Aiden Welch and Tyler Bishop on it. I know Sager isn't somebody that likes stat padding, but maybe he will allow those guys to get their opportunity at a hat trick here. Oh, yeah, look at Aiden Welch right here. He's playing way up. He's looking for the hat trick.
Borkstead in. He's got Bishop and Welch looking for the centering, and Petrich. It's squeaked through. Hat trick for Tyler Bishop. He is able to get it. And there's one. Come on, people. More hats, please.
And he's going to keep the puck here, as maybe that is the first career hat trick for Tyler Bishop. Not totally sure, but nonetheless, a great feat for him. Petman, not really sure how that one slid through, but, you know, goalies every once in a while will give up kind of an easy goal like that, but I'm not really going to blame him for this game, as he has made 46 saves tonight. No shame if you're Petrich. If you're the Mounds View head coach, you're really frustrated with your defense tonight.
It's been a frustrating night all night as Tyler Bishop gets the hat trick here at TCO Sports Garden on the Saturday night. Time has officially expired as one final shot saved from Petman, and the White Bear Lake Bears come away with the victory. Well deserved for White Bear Lake, who came in with the win off Roseville, but it looked a little shaggy. Needed some touch-up, and tonight it looked like they addressed those issues. They started off with some penalty concerns, but not so much down the stretch. And what a solid victory here for White Bear Lake.
That was kind of the tale of two wins from Roseville and Moundsview. White Bear against Roseville. It looked like for a while in that game that Roseville was going to pull off the upset, that they were going to make the plays that they needed to. White Bear Lake, tons of scoring opportunities, couldn't finish against Roseville. They gave up 2 bad ones, but then ultimately kind of at the end pulled it together and won. But tonight, they dominated, I would say, all but maybe a minute of this game. And ultimately, they earned the win. They outplayed Moundsview the whole time. They capitalized on scoring opportunities. And, you know, if you're a White Bear, you kind of look at the Roseville game, if you're Tim Sager, and say, well, this was the game we needed to improve kind of everything from. Then you can look at this game and say, this is what we need to do the rest of the year. We need to dominate offensively, defensively, special teams. They were outstanding, although they didn't score on the power play. Plenty of opportunities, and really here, if you're Moundsview, boy, you really got to be frustrated with your defensive performance. And then on your forwards, man, I don't think they had a clean breakout the whole game. It was all this kind of sporadic stuff, and even their one goal, I mean, it was a really good goal. It was a hard-fought race to the puck, but if that's what it's going to take for your team to score, it's going to be a tough road ahead for Moundsview.
Yeah, we will see. This is the conclusion of the regular season meeting between Moundsview and White Bear Lake, and I believe this will probably be it for the season unless both teams somehow make it to state, because I believe Moundsview is no longer in the section.
I am not totally sure what the new sections are. I'm only aware of 3 other teams in the section, and that's Hail Murray, Gentry, and Stillwater. I believe Tartan is another team. I'm not really sure who else.
I think Tartan is. Minnehaha Academy is in the section now.
I'm not really
you got
sure.
Gentry. I saw it at one point. It's a whole weird. Or was it Woodbury that's not in the section?
Who knows? But nonetheless, even so, it would be very surprising to me as Moundsview has one of the lower records in their division. So if they are in the same section, I would be surprised if White Bear, who will most likely be, I think right now would be the 3 seed behind it, Gentry and Hill Murray. I would be surprised if they faced Moundsview in the first round. However, it could be fun. I know White Bear has faced Moundsview before, and Moundsview has been a team in the playoffs that has upset teams in the past or almost managed to upset teams. So, you know, you never know. Moundsview could surprise someone.
You never know indeed, as the Bears are now 12-7 on the season. The Mustangs fall to 6-13-1. Well, that will conclude for us here at the Sports Garden. Alongside Gabe Bartlett, I'm Zach Chapman. Hopefully the Wi-Fi issue gets fixed. I think Zach Halverson and I will try to collaborate, figure out what to do best going forward. Our apologies for the whole Wi-Fi mess, but
also a thank you to Noah Rosenberg for having a little interview before the third period. Got to tell us a little bit about what it was like as a player in White Bear hockey. So
yeah,
a fun night here despite the Wi-Fi struggles, Zach, but a good game nonetheless.
Fun night indeed. Well, we hope to see you next time here on the Horn. I am not totally sure when the next game is. I will quick pull that up. It is against Forest Lake on the 9th, 7 p.m. Stay tuned. Zach Halverson should be back for that one. Gabe and I will for sure be here if not. And we look forward to bringing that to you.
I will not be here for that one. That's going to be you and Mr. Zach Halverson for that one against the Forest Lake Rangers.
Interesting. Well, we will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you have a good night from the following cast of The Horn.